Hello fellows and fellows, and welcome to the Homestead Prepper channel. And today my project is making Adobe bricks out of some sand or dirt that I've got here out of my own yard. And I've got a form over here I've made, and they're going to be 16 by 4.5 by 9. And this is just a test run just to see how they turn out. And I bought some Portland cement. And well, let's get started here. And the ratio, according to the Mother Earth News, is 2.5 parts sand or dirt to 1 part of Portland cement. And I'm just doing it with this. Now you can add hay or grass or something, and I'm just doing a couple right now. Like I said, this is a test run to see how they turn out. And I'm figuring it's going to cost me about $1 a piece to make them. And if I add straw to them, it's going to get even cheaper. So, and what has inspired this is I saw a video by the Deep South Prepper 1. So I'll leave a link. But anyway, let's get started. Just dump that in there like that. And I learned from my wife that when you are cooking, it's easier to mix the stuff up when it's dry than if you add a bunch of water to it. So we'll try the same thing here with this. Like I said, this is just dirt out of the yard here, and 1 part Portland, 2.5 parts of sand. We'll get that mixed up like that. I'm sure y'all probably seen people mix concrete before. And we'll just take a break here for a second and I'll come back to it. Give it a little water and we'll mix it up. And y'all probably noticed my wheelbarrow here. It was given to me, but I would get another one, but it has great sentimental value to me. So it's what I'm using for right now. Someone stole my other one that I had. So this one works. And you can be all scientific with how much water you want to put in here, and you can measure it out, but it's been my experience. You just mix it and add a little bit and it'll work out fine. Okay, we got it mixed up, and I think it turned out a little soupier than I wanted it to, but like I said, this is just a trial run here. I guess it would be easier if I did it on the ground, but I'm used to not doing stuff the easy way, but the hard way. I'll probably let this set up for a while. I don't know if I'm going to even get 2 blocks out of this thing right here. I have to let it set up for a while. Well, anyway, you got the idea. Okay, we're just going to do a little smoothing out here, and I don't have a trowel handy, and I'm sure the Indians who made the Adobe homes back in the day, I'm sure they didn't have a trowel either. Of course, they probably didn't have a 2x4 in these forms, but anyway, it's going to look something like that. And like I said, this is just a test run. I think I put a little too much in there. And no, I don't claim to be an expert concrete worker.
What about that paper?
Oh, and I put some this is builder's paper underneath here, so it wouldn't stick to my work table and I wouldn't have to chip it off later. It'd be a lot easier to take this off. So anyway, I'll show you the final product when it gets done. Alright, these are the first two that I put in here, and these are some that I mixed with, well, it's just grass that's over here growing on my property, and it actually, whereas I only got 2 of these before, looks like I'm going to get about 3 of them. The grass makes a nice filler. I think it also makes a good insulator. So I'm going to try and get a little of this in here. And there's supposed to be a way too you can make this without using any Portland cement. You can make your own out of using animal manure and wood ash. So maybe I'll try that on these other remaining spots here. So we'll let this set up for a little while, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, this may sound a little vulgar to some of you, but the Homestead Prepper is going to crap a brick, or at least try to. And what I've got here is, I've got some dirt I got in my yard, and I'm not using the Portland cement this time, or I'm not using the grass. I'm using this, and I'm using some, well, some crap, some horse crap. I'm going to put that in there. We'll put that in there. And also, I'm going to use some of this wood ash out of my smoker right here. I'm not really sure about the formula, how much I'm supposed to use, or anything like that. But I always wondered where that saying was, where that saying came from about making bricks. So anyway, I'll get this mixed up and I'll put it in there, and we'll do a test later. I've got these other ones over here. They've been drying out for a couple days, so we'll see how it works out. And these are the blocks that I made. There's the form. I just unscrewed it, and I pulled these things out right here. And this paper right here, boy, this stuff just comes right off like this. And that comes off. And these, of course, were the one I made with the grass out of the yard. And I think I'm going to have to let them set. I don't know if it's 8 days or 2 weeks to get the maximum hardness. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, I got them out of the forms, and I'm just cleaning up the edges a little bit because, like I said, this is my first experience at doing this, and I guess they make a tool for this. But they turned out pretty good. I'm gonna set them on end like this on my thing over there. This is one that's got just grass out of my yard right here. I don't know if it's hay or what it is, but I didn't have to buy it. And I think this block right here cost me about 66 cents to make it. This one was about $1. If I had a good source of hay, I could probably make them even cheaper. But anyway, we'll see how it turns out. Alright, these are the blocks that are made out of the horse manure and wood ashes. And they've been sitting out here for 1 week, and they just break apart. 1 week out here drying. I guess I didn't use enough. Now look at that. Well, I guess that's where saying that something's made really crappy comes from.
Hello preppers, this is Mrs. Homestead Prepper, and my husband wants to show a demonstration of the integrity of the Adobe bricks, the homemade Adobe bricks he made, compared to a store-bought brick. Now the first one there is a store-bought brick, and then the second one is an Adobe brick that was made with the dirt and the sand and cement and some of the grass clippings and stuff from around the yard. And the third one is just the regular homemade Adobe brick made with the cement and dirt from around the yard. So anyways, here he goes. He's gonna see how well they hold up. Well, it looks like they all came through with flying colors. You want to back over them again?
Why not?
Yeah. Looks like a champ. Ah.
Well, to do a little recap here, I've got my blocks here, and the ones that were just made out of sand and Portland cement cost 83 cents each, and the ones that were made with sand out of my yard here, some Portland cement, and just that grass right there you see, they cost me about 59 cents each. And of course the top one is a factory block from Home Depot. And I just want to show you with a little sand right here out of my yard, a little Portland cement, and a little motivation. If I had about 1,200 of these little blocks right here, which I guess if I did it with the fiber, it would be very cost effective, and I could build a substantial structure. Of course, probably what I would do is lay the blocks over, and I would put holes in the side of them, like right here, and that way I could run rebar up and reinforce it, and I would have a substantial structure. Well, that's all I want to talk about. And as you saw, the horse manure blocks were a failure. I'll be trying it with chicken manure and wood ash and seeing if I can get the formula right and see how that turns out. Then I could really save some money. Homestead Prepper out.